2021 Audi Q5 first test. The popular kid gets a fresh wardrobe. Audi's most popular model gets a mid-cycle refresh but leaves us wanting a bit more. Just before 2020 ended, we had the chance to drive the 2021 Audi SQ5, the sportier variant of the Q5 powered by a punchy V6 engine. Like we noted back then, the SQ5 delivers the best of both worlds. It's a comfortable SUV that's great for everyday driving, but also more dynamic when the road turns twisty. Now, we've driven and tested the 2021 Audi Q5, the toned-down normal version that competes in the compact luxury SUV segment, one of today's most popular. As you'd expect, then, the Q5 is indeed Audi's most popular model, making up 25% of the brand's sales, with the conventionally powered, non-S version responsible for most of that chunk. The balance includes not just SQ5s, but also Q5 PHEVs. In order to be a popular player in one of the toughest segments, the Q5 has to bring plenty of goodness to the table, no? It combines attractive styling with a well-appointed cabin, all while keeping its prices competitive, something hard to find these days in the luxury game. For the 2021 model year, the Q5 received a mid-cycle refresh inside and out to bring more glamour and a bit more tech. 2021 Audi Q5. More soft than sporty as one would expect, the regular Q5 is toned down compared to the S variant, and that was notable during our time with this SUV. Powered by a 2.0-liter turbo i4 with 261 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque, the Q5 employs a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission that sends power to all four wheels thanks to Audi's Quattro system. The engine is mated to a 12-volt mild hybrid system that's new for 2021, and which adds a combined 13 horsepower over the 2020 model. That combination makes the Q5 a decent SUV on the road. The engine is lively, and while it lacks the push of a V6, it feels completely adequate for an SUV this size. The one complaint we have is with the transmission taking too long to downshift, which we experienced mostly when trying to pass on the freeway. The engine also has a bit of turbo lag, which combines with the transmission issue to compound the sensation that it's weaker than reality when trying to pile on speed or pass another vehicle at freeway velocities. When reaching a cruising speed, though, the Q5 is in its element. Drivers can choose between 5 driving modes: efficiency, comfort, auto, dynamic and individual. We spent most of the time driving in auto, but even when we turned on dynamic mode, the Q5 had the same laggy feel as in auto or comfort. Even so, at the test track, Associate Road Test Editor Eric Iapana was able to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.7 seconds, which is a strong number. Pedal overlap causes the transmission controller to launch at about 3,000 revolutions per minute, after which gear shifts are much more immediate and aggressive, according to Iapana. That may be the trick to get an eager start, but it's not how you drive every day. Compared to a 2018 model, the 2021 Q5 was faster to 60 miles per hour by 0.2 seconds, perhaps thanks to the mild hybrid system. Overall, the ride is settled and comfortable. Whether you drive over harsh pavement or ruts, the suspension does a good job absorbing those imperfections before they get into the cabin. Even on twisty roads, the body is well controlled with little noticeable roll, but Chief Tester Chris Walton had mixed feelings during our Figure 8 test, noting poor body control under braking and cornering. The transmission, even in dynamic mode with S-Drive, was not intelligent enough to hold second gear on the skid pad, Walton added. Besides increasing power output and, potentially, lowering the Q5's acceleration time, the mild hybrid system also helps with fuel economy. For 2021, the Q5 delivers 28.25 mpg city, highway, combined, an increase of 1 mpg in city and combined ratings over last year. 2021 Audi Q5. Comfortable and elegant inside, the Q5 blends a mix of premium quality and high-tech. While it doesn't have the same avant-garde interior aesthetic as do the Q7 or the Q8, these have a 2-screen infotainment, HVAC setup on the center console. The Q5 features a 10.1-inch touchscreen atop the dash. It displays Audi's newest infotainment system, MIB3, which is easy to use and fast to respond. The graphics are top-notch, and the way everything is organized makes it easy to get around without having to dig through menus. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are wireless, and you can use voice commands to do unusual things like change the temperature or other settings in the car.